Legend of Total War here with part 49 of my Empire Total War Let's Play campaign as the Ottoman Empire. On the last episode I conquered Warsaw, Poland, and if I just zoom in close enough here, just seeing, I think that's their last settlement. So if I took that, I'd actually eliminate Poland, Lithuania and all of their forces. So we'll see what we can do about that. Problem is, I don't really have a heap load of troops. I've got these guys available. Are there any? Won't have any artillery. These guys will not make it. No one will be able to assist because it's fairly undefended in Königsberg. Königsberg, whatever it's fucking pronounced. They might assist them a bit, though. I don't think there's anything I should do about it this turn. No, I don't know. I really kind of want to. Ah, fuck it. No guts, no glory. Let's just do it. The odds are actually quite in our favour here, but we don't have a general. That needs to change. We need a general. Any good? That'll help provide a little bit of morale. These guys here are going to be totally useless. I reckon we could auto-resolve this. Very good. I probably wouldn't have done much better. And there we go. We got rid of Poland, Lithuania, but their remnants will come back now, and all of their forces are gone. That is awesome. Now, unfortunately, I may have sentenced these guys to death at the hands of the Prussians, but that's fine. At least we got rid of those other bastards. Let's just merge them, actually, rather than retrain them, because I reckon if I put heaps of money in these guys, which are essentially just militia, and waste all my money, and then they end up dead, I'll be annoyed. That's not that much, just put up with it. And over here, should we recruit more? I think yes, because I think I can afford it. This settlement's providing a little bit of extra money. That's actually providing a lot. It's got problems, but we'll tax it for this turn and then not tax it the next. We need to put some Islam around here, but we'll work on that. This dockyard here is not providing. That's got to go. Just get rid of it. Well, it's good that we got rid of Poland and Lithuania, because what a pain in the ass they are. They have been. And look, all these forces around here that were really giving me the shits, they're just now gone. So that's good. That worked out quite well, even though, you know, it was a costly exercise, but I think we got more out of it. We can certainly handle this now. These guys over here, replenish them and get more, because if we saw what happened over here, they actually didn't do too badly. Okay, now we've still, well, actually we don't have much money at all. What are we doing? Do we have to do any more fights or anything around here? Now, if I recall, there's a bomb catch here. I don't think they'll attack us if we come through here, but I don't know for certain. They didn't. I can't seem to raid that area, but that's fine, whatever. Provide us with some safe passage. Most of my income is coming. We're actually not getting that much from that shit. We're getting a lot from tax and trade. We need to maintain that. Army upkeep's pretty expensive. Okay, now we've got another research center, which there's no reason to destroy because it's not going to affect the public order. So we should have research something important, something that's going to make me more money. See, that's reducing upkeep costs. It's not really a big deal. What about Sextant? That only takes 2 turns, so go ahead with that. That's not too bad. Yeah, we got no more money, and I think I might just leave it there. How much further until... Okay, we've got 2 turns until we get access to the units that I've been waiting for a very long time. These guys over here. Yeah, whatever. Bring them in over here, but just wait there. Those guys will probably attack again, but whatever. We don't want to get rid of them because, well, I've already explained it. You guys know why. And if you don't, whatever. I don't even care. Everything else seems to be fairly under control. Okay, we can build a madrasa over here, or large madrasa. How are we going for... Yeah, see, their agent is hindering this area. But I think that would be a Russian agent who eventually will die as soon as we take out more of these bastards. Anyway, let's move on to the next turn. I keep thinking I'm forgetting something, but whatever. I'm just going to go ahead with it. I imagine that the Maratha Confederacy will be wanting to go back to war with me soon. So maybe my first lot of, what are they called? Cadet line infantry, Nazim, or whatever they're fucking called, should be towards Maratha Confederacy. But then again, Europe is a threat. Oh, they're attacking us head on here. They don't stand a fucking chance. Problem is, I don't want to waste time fucking fighting this. Because it's a giant waste of time. Can't retreat. But at the same time, I don't want to get rid of them. So if we auto-resolve, they'll all die. So I'll fight it manually. Yeah, we definitely don't want to get rid of all of them because as long as, like I said I wasn't going to explain it, but I will, because it's the load screen. What do you want me to fucking do? Apart from maybe pause the video. As long as they're around, the cycle of letter of demand, riot, rebels doesn't continue because it's stuck on rebels. And what we're really trying to prevent is rioting, which damages the buildings, and it damages it by a lot. Costs a lot of money. Whereas these guys just walking around raiding doesn't actually cost that much. Plus, at the time of our convenience, when we get rid of them, we'll get a public order bonus of about 8. Alright, okay, let's see here. What are we doing? It doesn't really matter, just bring everyone into the center. Deployable defenses, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, you guys, where are you? Where's the other cavalryman? There you are. You guys, doesn't matter what you do. We can readjust as they come. Now, they've got no cavalry, so what I might do is send my cavalry out to get rid of at least this shithead over here. The settlement, well, the walls have not been repaired. I don't think they repair automatically over time either. Come over here to this side. What are you doing? I thought I told you to... Whatever, piece of shit. At least tell me you killed someone. No, you didn't. Auto fucking run. That should just be my personal preference, you fuck. I mean, they do not stand a chance. I don't know why they're bothering to assault. But at the same time, we should try and minimize our casualties by focusing largely on using artillery, but then again, I don't know where they're going to come from. And artillery takes time to get their shit organized. It'll probably be a good idea to get straight into melee with them, because they'll be tired, they'll be exhausted, and they'll break straight away. But we don't want to run them all down. I think I want to get rid of all their artillery, because artillery is just annoying to deal with. Just fucking charge at them, useless shits. So these guys are scaling the walls. We do not want them shooting down at us, so get over here. Tell them to auto fucking run. Okay, luckily these guys haven't really focused on them at all, because artillery does a lot of damage to cavalry. Over here, what's going on? Looks like they've taken this. Don't see... Where are they? Oh, hang on, there he is. Everyone... rush at him. Except for the Azars, we don't want them to do it. In fact, all of you guys, fire on my command. Not before. How's this going? Good, you slaughtered them. I want you to take out... They're actually sending them in as infantry. That's weird. Look at that, broken straight away. Get over here. That being said, don't let them all go, just enough that keeps the rebels going. Because they're shattered now, aren't they? Yeah. Did we even lose anyone on that? I don't think we did. Well, if you want to charge into that, even though they're all over the place, be my fucking guest. We've also got more coming around over here. Don't worry about it. In fact, come over here, get ready to run these motherfuckers out. Run them through. Alright, charge them. You guys come around their back over here. I much prefer melee than fucking a firefight. These Russians are not doing very well. Fatigue plays a very big part in melee combat in this. Not so much in regard to shooting. Looks like we've already won. Well, at least we get a chance to run them down. Where's the general? You? What's this? Go get rid of... Who's this over here? Yeah, go get rid of them. Does not require 2 battalions to run after him. Get over here. You useless shit. That'll do, I don't have time for this crap. Barely lost anyone. Lost a couple of men. That's nothing. But what it did do is waste my fucking time. I've got better things to do than worry about a shit fucking rebel army like that. If I had auto-resolved, I would have lost a lot more men than that. I'll tell you that much. Trade route raided. Got 14,000 from this turn. Yep. Workers can strike in Tataria. Should be able to just exempt it now. Get rid of that. Now in Bashkira. Where's this? Exempt it from taxation. In Belarus and whatever. However, that looks okay. We can leave that like that now. Poland. Yeah, we don't expect anything better from that. Poland, yep. East Prussia. It's okay. Exempt it from... Oh, I don't want to exempt it from taxation. Look at all that money. Oh, I should have repaired some of this shit. That would have fixed it up. I'll have to send some units from over here. Over there to give it some extra public order. There we go, it's sorted. be able to get more of those over here. There's nothing that's going to stop this place from revolting. Actually made a bit more money. Oh, that's because we repaired that shit. We really should have repaired this. This would have made us a lot more money for this turn. I've already used up a fair amount of my money. Overall, a non-eventful but useful end turn. Okay, so what have we got coming over here? This looks like... Will this be gunships? Yes, it is. Who are they here to take down? Ah, it also came with an... Alright, they're the escorts for these guys, right. This is for ivory. Now, this guy over here, he's costing me money. I might actually disband you now. Because, yeah... I needed him to help out in this area, but now that I look at it, just get rid of him. Scupper it. I think we'll save more money. And you guys take that. But hang on, before you do that. So we're making 12,543. We go on this. We make an extra 500. That is shit. It's largely because, of course, when you look at the trade, go off it, they're dropping it by 3. That's a big drop. But still, it's more money. And, whatever. Hang on, there's some things here we can be raiding. Whoa, shit, we actually lost money on that one. Okay, don't raid it. Stay over here, protect the area. This is my trade theatre. I dominate it. New town emerges. Is that Florence? We've already built up a religious centre here, haven't we? Yeah, it's... Public order and even religion itself is not an issue at all. Religion's not an issue at all here. So, don't build that again. Build money. That'll be good for growing the settlement even further so it becomes even more rich. Coming back over here though, I'm curious as to know whether if we took these guys off the trade resource, we lose 300, but if we put them on here to raid it, we lose even more somehow. So they're better off on there. Well, that's fine with me. I don't think there's any need to really take this away. Essentially, if they're making more money, well then again, if they're making money off this, they're lowering the trade resource value. Now over here, Sweden's come here. Sweden is my ally. We don't need to worry about them. Let's come over here, protect the area. Pirates do come here from time to time, but it's not a major concern. In fact, let me just have a look. As far as this resource is concerned, which is spices, this is worth a shit ton. We should be sending our fucking fleets here. Problem is, it's very far away from the European theatre. Fuck it, just do it. This is only going to cost us a little bit of money per turn until they get there, but once they do get there, they'll be worth a shit ton. I've only lost 3. It's 300 a turn. They'll get there in maybe 4 turns, but when they get there, I'm interested to know how much more money. They'll likely make money in the thousands extra. That being said, go back there. Don't lose that resource. There we go. It's only 200 lost now. Because the first person that's there gets most of the trade. And then the rest is sort of add a little bit to it. I'm not expecting much resistance from here. Okay, now that with Poland and Lithuania gone, we can actually build up this region a bit. It does need a bit of Islam. That's for sure. Oh, well, get to it. And this over here, that could use some repairs. That'll increase its money. Although Russia may come over here and sabotage it. But whatever, if they want to bother with that shit, that's up to them. don't bother with that right now, not until Russia's been dealt with. That needs to be repaired. That can be upgraded, don't worry about that. We didn't get rid of the rebels, which is good. So, yeah, we've still got to hold on to this for another 18 turns, essentially. But we can leave before then, because we've got a number of buildings here that will help. Plus, if we get rid of this, that'll make it okay. This guy over here is going to be a problem. Okay. They've got a bit of a walk. Funny thing is, I know how to get there this turn by using the push and shove glitch. But, oh well. Oh crap. Oh, that's really bad. They shouldn't have left, basically. We're gonna need some guys over there. They may need to send some guys back there next turn. I should have checked before doing that. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. Alright, let's have a look at the policies and see what else is under this shit. No, everything else seems fine, except this region here. I'm pretty sure it was exempt last turn. Actually, I can't guarantee that, so just leave it not being taxed. We'll fix it up next turn, if it needs to be taxed. Got an imam over here doing their thing. 25% Islam, no villages left. Settlements just ticking away, making money. Not heaps. Well, actually, it's a bit, yeah. Funny how Constantinople's not really my best region. It should be. It's supposed to be one of the richest regions in the world. At least it was in I suppose, the 14th or 15th century. We've got another fleet as well. Town watch is costing a bit of money, but that's not a big deal. Got another 3 of these ships. Okay, now for now, this will have to be the last of the fleets that I purchased, because it's getting to the point where trade is just... It's not really increasing the amount of trade, it's just creating more of it. More shit. Just saturating the market too much, so... Maybe once town wealth has improved a bit more. Who's raiding my trade resource? Them. But they're too far away to really worry about right now. Okay, you should be able to keep going. Alright, I need you to smash up these ports. Do not fucking let them train any more units. You just keep an eye on this for me. Genoa, they're fine with me. Just for protection, guys, get over here. It definitely looks like the campaign's under control, so that's not a concern. How many regions do I have now? 37. It seems really small. I've got 100 territories left to take. But that's okay. We've almost reached the point where we'll start expanding very quickly. Because money's coming in. Don't need to be tight asses. So that's good. Let's see. Okay, so I've got 8,000 to spend. And next turn I'll be able to finally recruit what might be my best units. Of course, they might end up completely disappointing me, but you never know. We can repair this stuff, but it doesn't provide me with anything that I need. I'd rather build things up. Bales of cotton. How much is cotton worth? It's actually worth a bit, so yeah, build that up. Okay, we've got something over here that I seem to have ignored. This area here is mostly Islam, so we don't really need to fix it up. I mean, with more Islam. Best to build up on its actual wealth, because it's not exempt from taxation, it's making absolute shit income. Okay, this one over here also making... Well, this is not quite as bad. Okay, there was a settlement up here that I destroyed. Build a trading port. That'll help make more money, although someone might come over here and raid it. Not a huge concern of mine right now, though. So this, if I was to upgrade it, minus happiness, but I'm pretty sure this territory's... Yeah, it's fine. Plus, once we upgrade it again, that'll be removed. And we've got no more money. So that's fine then. Let's... Oh, hang on. You guys over here. How much is it going to cost me to fix you up? 135. It's not even worth my time, but do it anyway. These guys are now at full strength. Not concerned about them. Just leave them alone. How are we going for Islam here? Is it increasing? Yep, it's increasing. So, I mean, the religious unrest here is only at 4. It's not too bad. But, obviously, 0 would be better. That's being repaired. Good. Everything looks alright. Let's move on. I'm sure there was something I forgot. Yeah, these guys. Always forget about here. Funny thing is, that's where the richest area is. Okay, looks like they're coming in for an attack. So what have they got? They've got a flute and a 5th rate up against my 2 5th rates. I can take them down with my fucking hands tied behind my back and my finger in my ass. I'll show these fucking Dutch who's who. Alright, you stay out of this. Like I said, hands tied behind my back. We'll just use one ship. And we'll capture the both of them. Execute the fucking captain. And throw his head into the fucking water. Goddamn Dutch. No reason for them declaring war on me. I haven't been much of an asshole in this campaign at all, which it really pisses me off because I like to be one. I like to be the person who declares war. And I haven't really been doing that. Everyone keeps declaring war on me first. And I'm fighting too many wars that I can't justify starting another one. I'm the one bloody asking for peace. It's the flute. I don't think the flute have front cannons. We've slowed him down. What's going on? How come you taking so long to fire? How come you've allowed him to get so much distance on us? Yeah, I know the 5th rates have it. The front cannons, that is. I've lost 1 cannon, it's not a big deal. I'm confident that I can do this on triple speed, no problem. Good, we killed the fucking admiral. Just throw his head in the water later. Okay, we've got to slow down this ship now as well. Stop shooting me. Wasn't even aiming for the right spot. This is good, we've got 1 on each side of the ship, although we just lost another cannon. However, we did just totally smash up their sails. Good, you aimed for the right ship, because this one here is not a concern. That one's the big concern. Let's try to get into its blind spot. Okay, we're in its blind spot now. But unfortunately, its blind spot's not the best place to actually shoot it from. It's not doing enough damage to the sails. And this one here is now faster than it. So we'll get out of its range and then just continue trying to get rid of... didn't get out of its range. We need to be right in front of it or else it won't aim for the right spot. Right there, that's where we need to be. Still being shot at. Try and get a bit more distance. Because it still does have some sails. That's it, come on, get rid of it. Oh, this is going nowhere now. I think we can justify getting in close with a bit of grape shot. Doesn't matter if we take a little bit of damage. And he surrendered, very good. Now, just for the 5th rate. Or the other 5th rate. Because I'm a 5th rate. Just got to get into the ideal spot, which is unfortunately right in the range of their fucking front cannons. But we've got to be shooting right down this line, because they aim for the middle mast, which is now gone. So you've got to put these in its path. Just a few more shots will do it. Okay, it's completely out of movement, so we'll get into its blind spot and grape shot it. I reckon a single shot of grape shot will sort it right out. Unfortunately, going from this angle is slow because we're going against the wind. But we're not taking that much damage, so it's not really a big deal. And it surrendered right before I got close. Didn't even need that single shot of grape. Took them down. I captured them, and I'll make some money out of it. Plus, they've also stopped raiding my trade resource, which is very good. There's nothing to gain out of it. They're both at 47. I'll just sell them. Alright, so what are we up against this time? We've got 4th rate ship of the line, that shouldn't be a problem. A flute, no problem. 5th rate, bomb catch. God damn it. Fucking bomb catch. I'm gonna withdraw from this battle. Let's see if I can get a peace treaty with them, because I don't want to be fighting those bomb catchers. We're going to need some more ships in the in that area. I don't want to fight this. Fuck off. They've virtually hired another unit. I'm just going to auto-resolve this, because I don't want to be wasting any more fucking time. 91 lost. Whatever. It's going to generate another army, but whatever. I don't have time for that shit. Workers on strike. Alright, let's deal with this shit. Okay, now it's actually under control. We might be alright. Hire another one anyway. Actually, no, don't. It'll be alright. Muscovy. Yeah. It's restarting that stuff again. Although, the situation's actually under control. Oh, it's only 5. Poland, yeah, we're expecting probably a riot this time. Workers' riot, where are we destroying? Destroyed this. Costing 1,500. But that's okay. Successful mission, yeah, stop telling me that shit. Construction report, trades gained. Okay, overall, that's not too bad of an end turn. Alright, so I'm just going to pause the video now whilst I go into diplomacy and see if I can negotiate a peace treaty with the Dutch. Otherwise, if I'm in diplomacy too long, it does fuck with the video. Okay, so there's our peace treaty. I had to give them a technology. So it didn't cost me any money. But we got the peace treaty. Essentially, they would have gotten it anyway. It was a separation of powers, so one of the philosophy ones. doesn't really concern me. I really didn't want to be fighting that bomb catch. I wonder if... Actually, I might go back into diplomacy and see if I can get a trade agreement with them. Yep, so I got the trade agreement. I traded them 2 technologies for one of their technologies, which was lime juice and sauerkraut, which is something that I actually wanted, because it reduced upkeep for naval costs, gave them some military techs, but whatever, that doesn't concern me. I think I might go back into diplomacy and see if I can get some more techs out of these guys. Because I think overall they are more advanced, but we'll just see. I'll see what I can get out of them. Okay, so I did most of my agreements with Kurland. I managed to get a trade agreement with them, which happens over land, and I can't see anyone blockading it. They don't seem to care that I got rid of their overlords, the Poland-Lithuania. Also traded some technologies. So overall, I'm looking a bit more advanced, just a bit, which is good. It means we're getting somewhere. Now, do we need that, or should we come for this? Rights of man. Extra technology rate, what does this provide? Yeah, see, that takes a lot more. We'll just keep going with that for now. Alright, so overall, my income, I think it went down a bit because I was raiding a, hang on, they're not raiding. There we go. You need to stop them from doing anything. That's your job. Now, if you were to raid this as well, would that mean more money? No, it doesn't. Which means you guys need to move on to a trade resource. You do mean more money, so... Well, hang on. If we put you on that, does it go up to 14,000? Okay, it does. So that means you guys can go onto a trade resource, and that's fine. Off you go to the most expensive trade resource. There'll be a little while before they get there, but at least they should get there. Good. We're making some decent money. Money is what we need. Money means more goddamn troops. They're actually starting to build a bit of a navy here. We should be careful around them. Especially since I've decided not to build my navy much further. This looks good. Looking quite secure. Could use some Islam, but we'll just have to make do with what we've got for now. These guys are ready to roll out. Taking on Gdansk over here. Not sure if that's wise with these guys, because it's all melee. I'd have to rush right at them, and I don't think that would work. Can send in some reinforcements from here. I think that would be wise. Because they don't need it here. Get these guys ready as a whole melee force. See how that works. Haven't done that so far in this game. And we're missing a few guys here. Was it 3 or 2 that we needed? 2, not 3. So get rid of that. Looking good. And these guys over here have replenished as well. They're just providing heaps of public order. We could probably... Well, actually, no. We couldn't move them into Warsaw to keep it under control, because nothing's going to keep this under control. Exempt it from taxation, not good enough. But we've got a good parliament building here that's providing plenty of repression, so can't ask for heaps more than that. I might actually disband these guys. I really don't like them. I really don't. I'm fucking sick of them. And just replace them with these, which I kinda do like. Anyways, the artillery that does most of the back-breaking work anyway. Sweden looks like they took that down. That's fine. They're my ally. I don't have a problem with them. I'm just trying to get rid of the Russians. I don't care who does it, as long as someone does. Because the Russians have been a pain in my ass for way too long, and it's time they fucking die. Same with Maratha Confederacy. They deserve nothing less than death. Keep these guys coming as well. Hopefully they can actually make it to the fucking trade resource this time. I forgot to move you last turn, and you just don't quite fucking make it. Got to move them down this way so they don't gain the attention of... Actually, we're not at war with them anymore, so I don't have to worry about that. There's so much money to be had here. If we could just get our guys there. Sweden pissed off. So have a look at the tradable resources. Yeah, we're making a lot of money off trade. A shitload. Especially with this right here. Sweden making more than 10% of my trade income just from having a long-term trade agreement with them. So we definitely don't want to do anything to jeopardize that right now. They'll probably be the last person we go and take down. Which I'm fine with, as long as they stay good relations with me. What's the relations like with Sweden? Very friendly? Good, then there's no reason for them to betray me. Probably because we've taken down their enemies as well. This is a stalemate here. There's no benefits in fighting them, because we can't push the attack. Not yet. But we're starting to be able to get there. We just need to keep moving. And over here, yeah, we're getting that going. Alright, well we can now justify spending quite a bit of money, I suppose, in improving the economy. Because we've got a whole bunch of new settlements now, so let's look for something to build. No, I don't want unhappiness. That's good, that'll provide extra wealth. That's what we need. The more wealthy these settlements are, the more my trade resources are going to be... Well, shit, we're actually bringing too much. Well, that's fine, we'll just have multiple stacks then. Ah, come on, don't be a shit. It's more than a stack. And you'll notice that I'm not training anymore. This will just have to do for now. These guys are destined for the... their destination's the East Indies. Now, there's bound to be a bunch of settlements that I've neglected to build anything in. But I don't know which ones they are. Let's see. Some of these things up here... Okay, can we tax this region? No, don't tax it just yet. Maybe next turn. Okay, so we built that up. Is Islam increasing yet? No. There's none here. Because that priest must be bloody good. But once we get rid of Russia, it'll disappear. Fur. Does fur make a lot of money? Not particularly, but still build it anyway. Gotta build something. Over here. That's just doing its own thing. Leave it be. A lot of these regions out here are just a big pile of shit anyway. The settlement here looks like it can be upgraded for some extra money via this. It does increase unhappiness, but this region's completely under control anyway, so not a big deal. Probably need to start destroying some of the madrasas in some of the regions that have, absolute Islam, so that we can build more in regard to money. Money is what I need. Hang on a second. This is ready. Where are you? Okay, so Sipahis, we've got access to these. These are heavy cavalry. Okay, where are my good... Here we are. Fucking hell, I've been waiting forever for these guys. They cost 300 a turn upkeep, as opposed... So they're a little bit more expensive than these. These guys are more accurate. their reloading skills a little bit better. They're better in melee. They have a better defense though, and much better morale. Well, it's only 1 point better. Now, if I look at their abilities, it doesn't say fire by rank. But everyone that has been commenting is saying, these are the guys that are going to have fire by rank. So, we're going to get them. These Sipahis, how much do they cost? 350, we'll train them last. Okay, so where's a building that I just built that that I can cancel? Because I'd rather build, what's this? No, I need that. Well, I suppose we don't need the army well, kinda do. And we'll just leave it at that. Okay, I think I'll end the video here. So the situation's looking very nice, especially without Poland, Lithuania constantly pissing me off, and no longer at war with the Dutch. We don't have that many wars going on now, which is good. It's still over here, which we need to deal with. But we're getting there. Maybe that's where I'll send these guys first, to clear Africa. Because there's some rich land to be had over here, I'm sure. And to get rid of Spain is a big deal, because they're very strong. And getting rid of them in here will mean, in the European theatre, this will break off into different factions. Anyway, that's the end of this video, so like and subscribe. Part 50 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. I'll see you next time, fuckers.